Well, this is my attempt to show a trip around my fairly recently not completed, but track work completed around the room shelf layout. And we're starting off from one of the corner sections I had to build to fit my sections that I moved from Longmont. I moved three 6 foot by 18-inch sections, and only one of them survived intact, and it's the one the locomotive is on right now. Which was the station scene for the Santa Fe in McPherson, Kansas, in the mid to late 1970s. The elevators are based in this one building in the foreground, are based on kind of what was actually there. Now then we're going to cross what would be Main Street. Run down past the W.R. Milling complex, across Elm Street that I used to live on in McPherson. As you can see, I'm working on scenery. All the crap still sitting on the layout. I actually cleaned it up a little bit for this. Crossing this little bridge scene. This was like one of my favorite scenes on the sectional layout I had in Longmont. This part of the layout is completely freelanced, basically with buildings and things from my first shelf layout in Longmont. You can see that in my blog if you look back. Crossing the Duck Under and going to go back up into the yard for McPherson. in the process of moving from Longmont, I moved 4, as I said, 6 foot by 18-inch deep sections, modules if you want. Only one of them survived intact, that Santa Fe Station module. The next module east of there got cut into a smaller piece. That's what's basically right here. Some of the track work had to get a little rearranged. Then there's the corner section, and then the rest of that eastern module that runs over here to just behind this house. Too bad the sun is giving me fits. Then there's a corner section on which I've attempted to put some static grass. It didn't turn out as well as I would like. I may rip all that off. This is the little bridge section I talked about. It was cut off a different module that we'll get to in a minute. Then as we go across here, there's a section that I pieced pieces of foam together to make another section, but the track is continuous across it all. And we come back down along here. Then there's this pretty simple minded lift out that actually works pretty well. It lifts out and I can duck under it without much trouble. So it seems to be sitting there most of the time. This end right here, this piece, is part of where the bridge module, the little bridge section, came from. The bridge section had been like in here. I liked it too much to completely leave it out, but it wasn't going to work very well to go on the lift out. So this is a reduced size module. You can see that I created another joint there, and we have this. Most of the yard is on a new corner piece, and of course that joins in with the original module. One of the things that I always thought was fascinating about some of the stuff in McPherson is this elevator, which I am slowly modeling. I've been working on that for years. One of the other things I want to say that's kind of funny is this caboose that says Kansas Pacific on it. I built that. I don't even know. It was a kit. I think Silver Streak kit, something like that. I honestly don't remember. But I built that when I lived in McPherson. So that would have been in the late 1970s. So it's been around for more than 40 years, probably. Anyway, that's the current state of the layout. We've got lots of scenery to do, stuff like that. I've just recently gotten all the turnout all the high-level switch stands operating. So if I decided to, I could start to do some operations. At this point, my intention is to mostly use the yard here to make up trains that would run around over to this area and then turn around, no, well, not turn around, but reverse and run back, picking up cars, whatever, to deliver to back to the yard over here. I wanted this layout to have a continuous run, so I could just run trains if I wanted to take pictures or whatever, or just watch the train run. So I so far have managed to do that. I think one of my next big projects is fascia for the front of the layout. I have material I can use. I've been pretty good about using materials from Longmont or other things that I've had. I have a lot of masonite, whatever you want to call it, hardboard, that was used to encase the 4 sections that I shipped here. Well, shipped, hauled. Somebody else did the hauling. I did the packing. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. Thanks for watching.